Inkin kunoba muli rachin kun. Tonghai tun kun ching ni bobojima. Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Jink palamul tong kimba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest. Shagjikin lorcha wata uma? Kava volpa mulji kuman.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu, yinkin kunoba.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head? He called the bounty off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something. I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
We are too.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Tarus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you. I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl and the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Tarus swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability, although modesty is another matter. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Brejik, and yet we're still stuck here on Tarus. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies?
Mostly.
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Don't you just love watching the facade?
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Tarus, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Good luck. You're going to need it. The entrance to the base is sealed up tight. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith...
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait and...
Well, hello there. I can see from your exotic appearance that you are not from Tarus originally. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jurgen. What do you think of our local music? The band is quite good, wouldn't you agree? Obviously, you have an ear for music. Mark my words, they'll be famous soon enough. They were about to go on tour before this Sith quarantine stranded them here. Would you like to meet the band after the show? Maybe have a brief brush with fame before they become intergalactic superstars? I can arrange it, you know. I have a standing arrangement with one of the Rhodian bodyguards backstage for the small sum of... Excellent. Wait.
Was that Jurgen I just saw you talking to? Do you know where he went? You fell for his story too? Well, I got some bad news for you, sister. He ain't coming back. When I tried to get backstage to look for him, nobody even knew who he was. He can't set up a meeting with the band. He's just some sleazy con artist spinning lies. I doubt he'd be dumb enough to show up here again. He knows I'm looking for him. And if I ever find him, he's gonna pay for ripping me off. With interest.
Did you hear what happened after the big swoop race? They say Brejik wouldn't pay up when he lost.
I'm surprised the Sith haven't done anything to try to bring in death. I'm sorry, I'm too busy to talk.
Nice outfit. I've seen outcasts in the undersea.
Hey, I saw you win the big swoop race. Too bad.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan! And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks, he's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
Ucciagnon turun ciuita, nihun kagratuk agiore, Kava tumpa kulpiyeja mokapapa, Ciskani chottonga buksha ummenon, Kava volpamulsli.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Chioka kolmolera, quien conjo peshak, nova moleraji. Cherion toranchi, aitatia. Ulla unna chimek, bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Chachiska don putumba torat. Tumba toras materia. Ashuta, wonga kumbis dolpiki kolyana. Kipona, Onana Kacho, Kimba Muliratuana, Taupa Botenyago Jojo Piti, Kavatumpa Kulpa Mokata, Wanga Kumbis, Kimba Mulira, Kakinchana Kokba Kon, Kavatumpa Kulpa Botenya.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endor Spire.
Akochikopa, Chino Molera King Pajak, Snima Poituana. Awana Rota, Ayot Tagua, Uchang Yon Turun Chiwi.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Tarus dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name. The mysterious stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't huge. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger!
Chachiskadon puta, kasabu baka, ho 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 ho. Mochaodonga, ya fulki, Chioka kolmolera. Quien conjo pesha, no va moleraji. Cherion toranchi, aitatia. Pula una chinek, bamuleras limoanga kubiskin. Chachiskadon Tarus manaris. Donjonea hako akuchiko. Chioka kolmolera.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon, and in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Tarus dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger! The mysterious stranger has won!
Chachiskadon puta, kasabu baka, ho ho. Chioka kolmolera. Quien conjo pesha, no va molera. Chachiskadon puta, kasabu. Tawanavota, ayotago, akuchikopa. Chino molera, king pat. Chioka kolmolera. Quien conjo pesha, no va molera.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger. Mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Yes?
What?
What?
Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka, mochaudanga, yafulki, chioka kolmolera, quien conjo. Chachiska, uchanyon torong chioefa, akuchikopa, chioka kolmolera. Conjo Peshak, Nova Muleraji.
Ladies and... He's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for... But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger. Mysterious string. Marl is down, and questions abound. Is this the end for the long-time vet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the mysterious stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings. Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
Chachiskadon, chioka kolmol. Chachi Tarus manaris, donjonea hakonon. Mulera yonumaze, chichin bedwanaita wish muline bomone. Ubanatu la boda, yamijusa. Tayo honopis. Tuula Chiokaku, Akuchikopa. Chioka Kolmolera, quien conjo Peshak, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes, hold on to your seats, and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch. But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this quarter, the challenger for the title of Tarus Dueling Champion. We have a new champion, the mysterious stranger.
First I go down to an injury. Now it looks like Marl's been dropped by old age. No, but don't get cocky, kid.
Tarus manaris, donjonea hakonon. Tonga buksha umenon, ka bogra kinun chubagra tok bembek starkile wiki.
That quarantine must be tough when you off-world are stuck here. You should try and make the best of it.
I've been watching you in the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes? Finally, fresh people. Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Jipidawata bugra tuana ampunira manu prata dunkyo searcha toma toma.
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait, let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed... Yeah! Go back to where you came. Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city. Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat. There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right, and every single one of them would be speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong ka sha chonasi ichua byong tanga bok sha nak nong kin kun shin kin mokau dang yafoki chachiska do kavadumpa kapalia monapata watawama muli. I'm here.